Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swingman, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup. Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect the heck out of him because he competes every day. Kevin, I compete every time you throw it down to me.
You do. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. And look at the Bucks. They're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top three.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this.
All right, here we go. 4 games up the regular season.
Now the Lakers starting group
versus the Suns.
The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, a star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And Ayton,
that's
the
no matchup.
Assist by Paul. And Greg is the playoff
Westbrook is going to get outbeat in that matchup.
Teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Westbrook,
well, listen, the skeptics
no good.
will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
So nice passing here by Los Angeles.
I had a wide open lane with LeBron.
Davis against Ayton. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges passes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Shot clock at 3. Takes a 3.
There's Paul.
The Lakers with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge. I agree with that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing. And
nice steal by DeAndre Ayton.
Nice shot.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the
Westbrook 3.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Back to Bradley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges.
That was a bad cut.
That's his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Johnson. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Paul. And then for the Lakers, Jordan, he's checked in for LeBron. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Malik Monk in for Avery Bradley. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but
Payton 3. He's up 7.
There's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
And here's Westbrook following the three-pointer from Elfrid Payton. Jordan finds Anthony. Payton against Westbrook. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Here's the 3. Rebounded by McGee.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. no defender in sight.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving
Challenge
up
by
the
Melo.
Phoenix shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Kaminsky is checked in for the Suns. Andrew Shamet comes in for Booker. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard comes in for Anthony Davis.
Dwight Howard with the
Rajon Rondo
drive.
is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Hey, you can't forget about this now. Rondo's averaged double-digit assists multiple seasons. As good a passer as any in this league.
Here's Howard. It's slammed in by Howard.
Back-to-back games for Dwight Howard there.
Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Payton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Passes it to Shamet. Payton against Rondo. Out to Saric. And Phoenix turns it over again. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, LeBron James.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Anthony down low. Charge is there. Kept alive. Jordan. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really
30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Pretty even matchup here.
Knows all about that.
Shamet. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Anthony down low, covered by Saric. The jump hook.
LeBron, or LeBron. Carmelo got into the paint
now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Here's Payton, just 3 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside.
Now in the first quarter, back and forth between the Suns and the Lakers.
Lakers
Phoenix
lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with
here we go. Started the second quarter.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. JaVale McGee is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Shamet in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the dunk by Booker.
This is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer who doesn't take any possessions off.
LeBron.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option.
Lakers back out in front.
Phoenix with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers. Here's Booker.
Booker.
Westbrook pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
Both teams shooting very well here in the first half.
He takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Paul kicks to Shamet. 6 to shoot. For 3.
Good defense by the Lakers.
They went to Phoenix for
never
the
got
meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Yeah, and they won their last game against this squad, and it was about the hot shooting.
Westbrook had a great shot.
Really took it to him. A dramatic difference as far as scoring efficiency.
Now Shamet. After Westbrook's missed three, Shamet the pass to Kaminsky. Back to Shamet from downtown. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
LeBron, AD rebounded.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around.
Timeout
on that low block.
Lakers out in front by 3.
Phoenix making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Johnson subbed in for Frank Kaminsky.
Make some noise.
Here's Ayton. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City. Shamet with it. Here's Paul, and he drives in, and the rejection by James. Westbrook dishes to Howard. LeBron is doubled, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
LeBron was backing down. I forgot who was backing down there.
Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one
Dwight Howard with the rebound
another
and the foul,
that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
That's his second percent.
Just an incredible month of basketball. Hitting around 24 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Now here's Payton. That one, no good. Davis with some nice D. Westbrook kicks to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Westbrook. No good on the three.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time
timeout
to get
Lakers
inside
at
of
the
that.
Beyond Ayton jam.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Sharks checked in for Bridges. Here's a look at some of the stats for Chris Paul.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Westbrook foul going up.
2 free throws coming up.
Defenders really struggle to keep up with Russell Westbrook. It's probably because he's such a dynamic and aggressive athlete.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Devin Booker with a 3 from downtown. I bet up offensively.
As they come from deep, can't allow him to get into a groove.
In the corner, it's James. Lakers working the ball around now. Westbrook with a wide open look. And
Westbrook
that one falls
3.
coming off of Davis's feed.
3-point field goal.
Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Payton passes to Ayton. And contact down the
Foul by
shot.
Dwight
So
Howard.
shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
The Lakers making a switch here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. Monk's checked in for James. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Anthony, that one wide left. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2.
Less than a minute here in the second quarter. It's been back and forth here
Rondo
tonight.
against Payton. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
Tremendous court awareness by
Bad
Payton.
Los Angeles
The bad
has
toss
gone
up by
1-3 from way
Suns, but he
outside
still got
since
the
start
basket
of
to
the
fall
second
here.
quarter. Bradley finds Anthony. Seconds left to play here in the half. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub.
What a game. Through the first half, both
erase
teams
it from the
even
hard
at
drive.
25.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. So it's going to come down to defense wins games.
It certainly does, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs. And it pains me to say this, but I think we need some insight from Professor Diesel. Secrets to success in the second half?
You want the regular voice of the professor, Ernie?
I'll take whatever you got.
It's easy, Ernie. Whoever decides the EOEP has the extinct advantage.
Wait, the strategy. What is EOEP? What does that even stand for?
Well, I'm glad you asked me, pupil Kenneth. You know this, execute on every possession. It's what I said to myself. EOEP, execute on every possession.
Was it just me, or did I hear you say they have an extinct advantage?
Is that what I said? I don't know what I said.
Oh, now, thanks for admitting it.
Oh, we're still on the air.
And returning to the featured matchup with the Phoenix Suns, they're in a back-and-forth struggle here at the half.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time.
All right, here we go,
finding
start
the
the
best
second
shot
half.
on every possession.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley. And it's Horton Tucker in at small forward. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Anthony Davis misplayed that ball.
Highly skilled, he can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
Westbrook dishes to Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, and he went for the
Two big men get off to a Thunder
slam.
start
You
here.
see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his third assist on the night. The pass to Davis. James outside. Over Johnson. Kicks it out to Bradley. Pass to James. And they double up James. Just 3 to shoot.
Oh, in and
With
out.
his 3. Suns lead by 3. The drive by Booker. The 3 from Johnson. And Davis pulls it
That would have
down.
been big for the
You
Suns.
don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
James finds Davis. And he drops in the
AD
layup
with
off
the nice basket there.
Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, LeBron James is clearly
Lakers
a tremendously
struggling a little bit.
talented passer. When
Under
the guy is
50%.
open,
Suns
he'll
shoot
get
at
him the ball.
55.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix can call timeout to slow
Every
things
timeout, a
down
chance to
here.
review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Phoenix making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Kaminsky comes in for Johnson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. And the Lakers also making a switch. Reeves is checked in. McGee is screen on Westbrook. Call. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And they take
Westbrook.
the lead. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on
Lakers
this team
back
get
out
open,
in
he'll
front.
find them.
Here's Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Horton Tucker, the pass to LeBron. Buries it from three-point range. He has 7.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally
LeBron
works
James
out
with the
pretty
big
good
3
for
there
you.
to put the Lakers back by 2.
Shamet up top. 5 points in the game. And Paul gets it to
Paul
go in.
from downtown put the Suns back up by 1.
From long range, just going at each other.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's LeBron. They trail by 1. It's to Horton Tucker. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Davis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Back and forth here in Phoenix.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Shamet. McGee a screen. And Davis sends it back.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Kaminsky. Still looking for his first bucket in this
Oh,
one.
Chris Paul,
And
beautiful.
Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Kaminsky.
Phoenix up by 1. Timeout
Game
Lakers.
changes tonight. Neither team giving it.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
So for the Suns, Sharch checked in for JaVale McGee. Booker comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Paul. Here's Rondo. Howard with a clean look.
Oh,
No good
that's
from
look.
outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Payton against Rondo. Payton dishes to Kaminsky. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
And given how big Kaminsky is, it's tough to knock him off balance. I mean, he does a really good job of maintaining his focus.
Monk for 3. It's the 3-point bomb.
Malik Monk with a
Monk's
3
got
from
his first bucket of the
downtown.
game, and he's
High
on the
ball
board
game
for
once
3.
again.
And
What a
so Booker
thrilling
will
game
bring
this
it
has
up for
been.
Phoenix. There's the drive. Good.
Booker with a
Just an
floater.
outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Monk kicks to Anthony. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jordan finds Howard. Shoots it. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Now here's Booker. He's tightly guarded. The shot by Sharch, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Outside for Jordan. Takes the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. And a deep 3 from Booker. He's off from three.
Dwight Howard
Finish the
saves
third
today.
quarter. It's still
The
close.
most big
Both
shots
teams
by the
pretty desperate.
Lakers.
Lakers
Dwight
on
Howard's
top,
three puts them up by three. Going
Don't
to the
go anywhere. The
fourth.
final quarter is
Here in
coming up
Phoenix.
next on 2K Sports.
Come on, fans.
3-10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Los Angeles leading by 3. Wing pairing, it's Booker with Johnson. Taking up the pair up front, it's Šarić and Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Anthony, no one around. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson for 3. It's good from long range.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Yes, that goes in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Johnson. Again, Phoenix.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
The Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. James checked in for Jordan. Horton Tucker comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Monk. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now.
From the field.
Got to close off the inside.
Lakers up by 5.
He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Johnson. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Johnson, the pass to McGee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on LeBron James.
Good foul by LeBron.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. That's not too bad for a journeyman.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
3-point ball game.
Passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They worked hard to get the ball into the low post tonight as well, and it's paid off.
Westbrook 3.
With the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Davis sends it back, and he recovers it. Poke loose. And
Westbrook out in transition. Westbrook with the jam.
Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosion.
Suns down by 8.
Booker against Bradley. Hook 3 from Johnson. It's hauled in by Los
Great
Angeles.
challenge by AD to get there on time.
Hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now Johnson. After Westbrook's missed 3. And McGee kicks to Booker. From 12 feet out. Bank shot. No good.
Too hard.
Lakers leading by 8. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Bridges, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
2 minutes.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix calls timeout.
2 minutes to play, down by 8.
156
as the
left in the
Lakers
fourth quarter of this one.
As Phoenix just lost their touch, they had stayed with LA all game long.
Booker against Bradley.
Oh,
Johnson
Paul had a great look
for Davis. And again, it's the Suns missing. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish is going to be
10-point Laker
something in
lead.
a post.
Looks like the Lakers are just clamping down defensively. Booker, big shot there. Timeout LA, not to give them any run.
4 points this quarter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Davis down low. McGee is there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Back by 10.
Suns trail by
1:25
10.
to play. Here in Phoenix.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Johnson misses
So
a
it's Davis
easy layup that could have cut the lead down here.
10-point lead. This is their biggest. Right wing. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. It falls through, making him 6
got
for
to shut
11
the
in the
ball.
game.
This is a guy who once
That was a
scored
tough
70
shot.
points in a game. Booker
Final
doesn't
minute.
take much for him to start percolating.
Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And it looks like
AD
just playing the
16
last
points
bit of this
tonight.
one out in what should be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
LeBron
lit it up in
blocks
this
it.
fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
Yeah, I don't think we can overstate how significant that was for them today. I mean, beating a conference opponent 3 out of 4 times, that's no easy feat.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he was aggressive
Westbrook,
rebounding the ball tonight.
17 points
I think his
tonight.
aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Here's Booker. Knocks down the step-back J.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
30 seconds to play.
To the paint. Westbrook with the steal. Left side, Davis. Fires for 3. They get a hand on it.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Lakers will win their 65th game of the season.
4-on-3 break. The 3 from Johnson. He doesn't hit that one.
Lakers
He missed that one, but I've seen
overcome
him throw shots from that distance.
the Suns' intensity. The Suns go cold as the Lakers just match them there at the end of the fourth quarter.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
You know, we just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Alright, Devin Booker 17. DeAndre Ayton kind of stopped him there at the... Hold on. Only had 2 points in the second half. We pretty much shut him down the rest of the game after his dominant first half. Lakers, LeBron only 9 points. Dwight Howard, of course, hit the big 2-3 or so. Anthony Davis had an incredible game again. His numbers are just amazing. Russell Westbrook shot the ball very well. Lakers win. We shot 61% from the field. A better second half. Suns still shot 50%, which kept them in the game. Both teams turned the ball over pretty evenly. Points were pretty much even. We had 6 blocks, 6 steals for both of us.